Hello YouTube, this is your girl Miss Sasha LaRue coming to you live and direct from the East Coast, and that would be the city of brotherly love and sisterly affection. Ting, ting. Well, Ting Ting's here, coming to you with a 2-year VSG Surgerversary video. Is that all the words that go on there? Yeah. 2 years, guys. We've been riding this train for 2 years. And I tell you what, it's been an interesting ride, to say the least. I started September 25th, 2012. I had my vertical sleeve gastrectomy surgery done at Thomas Jefferson University Hospital here in Center City, Philadelphia. Dr. Binkley was my doctor, Alec Binkley. Handsome guy, too. Actually, I get to see him tomorrow morning at 9 o'clock. It's my 2-year post-op office visit. So I'm looking forward to going there and seeing what he has to say, any suggestions or anything like that. Actually, when I go there, I plan on probably giving him a big old hug, because, which I always do when I see him, because, you know, I just think he just saved my life, because he was really good and really good doctor. So anybody in the Philadelphia area and you're looking for a doctor, check him out, Alec Binkley at Thomas Jefferson University Hospital, located at 1100 Walnut Street. So, first year was quite interesting. Hit a lot of milestones in the first year. Got to Wonderland, lost 100 pounds, you know, all those milestones were hit and achieved, and extremely happy with my first year. My second year has been pretty eventful, to say the least. I've had some things pop up, you know, you've been following this last year, from the first of the year beginning in January, the broken toe, to the C6 and C7 in the neck by, you know, month 6 in June. So, yeah, we've had some interesting things pop up, but I have those two main things that kind of, the two big things that happened to me physically, taught me. I learned a lot in my second year of what not to do, what to do, what works, what doesn't work, how to re-zhuzh it up, how to get back into it, realizing that you're not on it. Feel me? All these things happened in my year 2. All those things that happened in my year 2 made me who I am today. And that could have just been 2 weeks ago, but it's still, you know, we learn every day, and it's a good thing when you can learn something every day. But we don't want to keep on making the same mistakes now, do we? No. So you need to learn and move on and keep it moving. So that's what I've been doing. You know, with the toe, I learned how to focus more. I learned that if I'm not paying attention to what I'm doing, yes, you will, Ting, drop a kettlebell on your big left toe. Okay? I knew that. I found that out. So, and at first you couldn't tell me when it happened that it wasn't because I wasn't focusing. What are you talking about? But I bet you, any amount of money, when I pick up my 25 kettlebell now, I know what I'm doing with it, and I know what hand it's going to, when I'm swinging it this way and I'm swinging it that way and I'm doing this to it. I bet you my mind is focused on what I'm doing and not something else. Lessons learned, right? C6, C7, that lesson, sit your ass down, Ting. You don't belong in a boot camp that you have not been going to consistently. You can't be just jumping up just because you're swinging them kettlebells and you're sweating and sending out beast mode pictures on Facebook that you're going to be able to do these moves that these chicks been doing for months and months and months. Sit down and learn something. I had to sit down and learn my lesson. Next time, I bet you this, I won't be jumping into something that I did not research and think about and plan out and studied a little while before I just went in there. Learned that lesson very well. Those are the two big ones. And it was all just me fighting me. You know? All just me fighting me. So if those things didn't happen, I wouldn't appreciate what I got going on right now. So any kind of setback that I had, and I can say this with a clear conscience and in all honesty, I appreciate them all. Because it, just like in life, if You never touch fire. You don't know that it's hot. So everyone had to have that experience. My son, when he was a little bitty baby, burnt his hand on something hot. He ain't never touched nothing hot since. I can't even get him to make no bacon for himself because he's afraid of getting burnt. I don't know. Maybe that came from that. But he was just a little thing. He was under 2 years old. But we don't know until we experience something. I experienced things on my journey this second year that is setting me up for my junior year to be successful. And speaking of that word successful, do I feel like I'm successful? Absolutely yes, I do. Because I overcame so many things, just like all of you guys do. We've overcome. When we sat on that table and took a chance, we were some brave souls. We didn't even know we were waking up off that table. This little slip of the wrist can change everyone's life. We already know this. So we all took a chance. That's how important it was to us. So I go back to those days when that was leading up to having this surgery, when I went through my 2-week pre-op diet, when I went through all that I had to go through to get here, because I never thought that I could get here. I never thought I would be able to say I'm 170 anything, okay? Never, you know? Did I even think that I would even try? You know, I always tried, but I never succeeded. It was just a vicious cycle. And until I did this, it was the only thing that helped me get it. So if you're thinking about doing it, if you're watching, you're researching videos right now and you're contemplating and you're on the fence, and if you're going to the right to get VSG, or to the right to get lap band, or the right to get RY or DS, tip your scale a little bit more for you. I put my thumb on it for you. Go ahead and do it. If you're comfortable and you're cleared and you know that you can do this, do it. Be ready for that mental. Get your mind ready, and do it. I don't regret nothing. I don't regret none of the mistakes. None of it. You have to go through something to get to where you're going to be. You got to get burnt. You got to get your hand popped. You got to bust your butt a couple times to know what not to do. Very few of us just come out here and just do it perfectly and get right there with no issues. And I don't think I've seen anyone who's done it. And I don't think I want to be that person. You know what I mean? I know I don't. Because what are you going to learn? What are you going to do when you mess up and something really happens? You know, you'll be devastated if you haven't had a couple bumps and bruises along the way. You know? So it's okay. So I'm happy with my results. I've lost about 130 pounds now. About 175 now. Fluctuating back and forth. You know, it can go down a little bit further and then it goes up. So I'm doing a lot of different things, and my workout has definitely changed. So that has a lot to do with it. As far as, size is concerned, I'm a size 10, and I feel really good. I move a lot better. I'm just overall a happier person than I was 2 years ago, even a year ago. Change is good, and change doesn't always have to be because of something bad, Change can be because you just need to change something up, just to find the good in things. It's all good. So I've been enjoying what I've been doing. I got to keep an eye on my time because for some reason, I don't know, I've been trying to do the video, and if it's too long, over 15 minutes, and hopefully I don't keep you guys that long, but it won't upload if it's for that. So, yeah, I'm doing pretty good. I'm learning, like I said, a lot of different things, different moves, different workouts. I think going forward to into the third year, my main goal is just to keep being consistent and improving on my workouts, improving on my food, and just being better. There's a certain look that I want more so than a number that's on the scale. I would like to form my body, continue to form my body, and work out with weights, and do those things, and just challenge myself, just to be better than I was yesterday. It sounds like an old cliche and it's an old saying, but really and truly, that's what I would like to be. Is just better than me than yesterday, and then eventually I'll be the best that I can be, and then the story will be over. But that's about it. Don't really have much more. I have so many things I got to do. I have homework that I'm supposed to be doing right now that I've got to get to. Finish this paper. School's going pretty good. It's taking up a lot of my evening time from work and school, then trying to be home, get my sleep. You know, I will add to going into my 3rd year, one of my main goals to be is get my sleep on. Getting my sleep. I have not been able to do that to save my life, and that requires me to turn off my brain, which is very hard to do. So I have to work on that, and that's one of the things that I want to definitely improve is getting my sleep in. It's been proven to be a fact that you do function better when you get your sleep in, which will prevent injuries in the long run because you're more focused. You got your sleep in, you know, you're alert, you're not dropping kettlebells on your toe, you're not as stressed because you had enough sleep, so you're not stressing and doing things that you're not supposed to be doing. Sonia, I'm talking to myself right now. So that's going to be my main goal, is to get more rest and just continue on what I'm doing, you know, and improving on my food, learning different things, learning all that I can, and working out, you know, doing more research and networking with people and just living and enjoying life, you know. So 2 years, I'm happy. I enjoy. I wouldn't change nothing about my journey at all. I'm right where I'm supposed to be. I'm comfortable where I'm at. I'm happy with the results. It doesn't owe me anything. The only thing I owe it. So no complaints. So I guess this will be it. I've tried this video a couple times, and I done told y'all all this stuff 3 times already, and I can't do it no more. All right, well, thanks for watching. One thing before I leave, I just do want to thank you guys for all your wonderful support. I can't list you all one by one because I will miss somebody, and you know, I don't want to do that. But just know that I appreciate each and every one of you guys, the support that you've given me over these 2 years. You know, the encouraging words, sometimes just things that I need to hear, you know. It's not easy. Nobody gets here just all by themselves. There's driving forces that help us along the way. Sometimes even, you know, we need that. You know, you need balance in your life when it comes to, you know, hearing good and hearing bad. You got to hear the truth. And I'm so glad that I'm able to get truth told for me. You know what I mean? Because not everything's going to be good. You know, you need to improve some things. You got to hear it. You got to listen. If I ask, you know, somebody, you know, what's your honest opinion about it, or what do you think about that? I'm ready for that answer. I may not always like it, you know what I mean, but it is what it is. And it's always important to have somebody on your team who will give you that, you know. And because I don't always need a candy coat. Just give it to me like it's supposed to be. And don't be mean about it. I don't like mean people. But you know what I mean. That's neither here or there, but we need the truth sometimes. You need to hear it. Not sometimes, all the time. Because you can get really thrown off your journey by thinking that you're doing something right and you're really not doing it right at all. So make sure you have people in your corner who are there for you, to support you sincerely. And I see a lot of support out there. I mean, there's a lot of great pushers and leaders and people who are just doing phenomenal jobs at helping people. And that's a beautiful thing, you know, because we all need that. We all need that. So it's important to give back, you know, and pass it on. And I hopefully will be able that I pass it on and help, because I've been helped. You know, I don't, trust me, behind the flower, there's Band-Aids that hold those petals up on some days, you know what I mean? Because it gets hard. Just hard in life in general, but you know what? we make it through. All right, time's up. Thanks, everybody. Have a wonderful day. Bye.